What? For what? Hey, what's going on? Doing? So I made a boo-boo. I did the Wordle already. Sorry. I wasn't even paying attention. I just started doing it. My dog, the wife was letting the dog out, and apparently he went under a hole in the fence, and I don't know, it discombobulated me a little bit. I came in, just started doing the Wordle without even thinking about it because it was up on the screen. Oops. There it is. So no watching me do Wordle with you guys today, sorry. What's going on, Thomas? What's going on, Brad? How we doing? What's going on? Oh, geez, Thomas, my sound is on. What's going on? It's a lot of coffee in the room.
Fucking ain't right.
Never too much. Good morning, good morning.
Yeah, there is.
I just do not like coffee. Good morning, AJ. Good morning, Jag.
How we doing?
I don't like shit.
So was that a heartbreaker for you yesterday, Tim?
What do you think?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Fucking football already. All right, I'm out of here.
So stupid. Pisses me off.
All right,
No, it
I'm
really-
curious.
Really
ahead,
makes
Brett.
me angry.
I was gonna say, I'm
Okay.
curious what you think. Like, if you had to choose a reason why we lost yesterday, what would your choice be?
Oh my god, our defense is miserable.
So you go right to the defense.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't even want to go to that call on the fourth down that we did on one or two. What
You
were we in
mean
the red zone when we did a fourth down?
The three
early on?
fourth downs in the red zone.
Yeah.
That we didn't
I don't
make
even
any
wanna
of
bring
them
it.
where
That was
we
so
could have.
early on though. It was
Yeah.
so early on.
Doesn't matter. I get so sick of them going for fourth down even when we make it.
Oh, I know, it's ridiculous.
The whole point of football is what? It's a hard game to score points at. So when you have the best kicker ever to play the game and you're going for it on fourth down, makes zero sense. Zero. And look,
Jack, I'll
3
be
fourth
your neck of the
downs.
woods.
Yeah, 3 fourth downs that could have been field goals. How much did we lose by? Okay, then. And on top of that, you don't give them the
Which muscular
momentum.
men are we talking about that you guys are upset with?
Football, American football,
What? Just all of them?
the Ravens.
Oh, the
They
Ravens.
they had a
Those
21 point lead with like, I don't know, it was like 10 to 12 minutes left in the last quarter, and they lost.
Oh, all right.
And they had several opportunities throughout the game to basically just add points to their already big lead, and they just for some reason refused to do it. And on top of that, they
Are
kept
they playing the Raiders?
No, they're playing Miami. And
So
they
the
kept
Raiders
No.
burned too.
they kept trying
We won
to
too? Yeah, go Raiders.
they kept trying to let Lamar run the ball, and it was like he was just half-assing those runs. It was like he wasn't even trying. It was like, oh, it's not there. I'm not even gonna attempt to, like, you know, try to force it. I'm just gonna let him have the ball now.
Lamar.
It was very frustrating. And then yeah, I don't know what happened with our defense and Tyreek Hill. That was just like, here you go. Here's a couple touchdowns.
They don't
That pisses me off. I hate Tyreek. He's
Me too, man.
fast. Shut up,
Tyree sucks.
Tyreek.
Whatever.
Jack, I'm going to the game next week in Foxborough against the Ravens.
Are you?
Yeah, so I'll be near you. Maybe, sort of, kind of.
You'll be about an hour and a half away. Hour away.
Well, I'll think of you.
Jag's like, that's too far for me to drive.
Well, I'm not going to be in state. I'm going to be up in New Hampshire next weekend.
Nice, man. Little vacay.
No, my son bought a house and closed on it, so he moved in the other day.
Nice.
I figured I should probably go see it.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to do. What are we watching, guys? The market looks pretty shitty.
Yeah, I'm watching
PRPL's kind of.
how long I
might
think
wanna
I'm
watch
gonna be
PR.
here.
You might want to watch PRPL. Just have it up on a chart. You could get a little. Do something. We got shorts on it. Not a
We
lot
got
anymore. We had a
80,000.
lot.
Yeah.
We had a lot more a little bit ago. Sorry about that. There was literally 200,000 when I first came on. Might have even been more. I can't remember.
Hey, I actually have shorts on that.
Look at you, Jaggy Pants.
That I want.
I like DVN, Devon Energy for a short, possibly. Let's see what that does out the bill. Neo, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to watch.
I got PDD up.
I actually took it off my chart. I don't like what it's doing this morning. It
Oh, you
didn't
like?
I don't. I put Neo up instead. I was like, maybe. Then I got that PRPL. I got an AMD up, even though it's nowhere interesting. Just fucking hanging out here.
And nothing.
What do you guys think the SPY does with this stupid gap down? 45 seconds.
I don't know.
We go up or down today, boys? I think we go sideways because of the stupid fucking Fed meetings.
Possible too. It may go up a little bit and then crash again.
Yeah, I think this 382 area is where it's just gonna kind of hover.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're just
gonna
gonna chill here.
Fed meeting.
Being as fuck. Let's move on. Alright, I'm gonna.
But COVID is officially over, according to Biden.
Yeah,
Hey.
but we only went up 0.1%. We don't have interest, or
We don't have any inflation.
it went up a smidge.
Okay. Hey guys, 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Good luck, everybody.
All right, let's.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
There we go.
U.S. markets open. INPX and Pixon and Schauenberg Systems team up to sell real-time location technology.
I can mute you. I can't mute
to
him,
mining companies
unfortunately.
in South Africa.
You could. You just choose not to.
India November X-ray Papa.
What, like a muzzle?
I was thinking something more extreme, but
Jack. PRPL is going straight
Nanover
down.
CDs.
Oh,
not really. I mean, it's going
Report
up.
this novel
I know.
monkeypox
I'm just saying it
could reach
didn't
clinical status
pop.
rapidly.
It didn't. It's just kind of here. LCID.
BA and SPRs, Boeing Select Spirit Aerosystems.
AMC could get up to like 950.
That's Bravo Alpha and Sandy Papa Romeo.
Oh, never mind. It's already giving it back. Everything is red. Bleh.
No, did you see the SPY this morning?
I did.
Oh,
FRO,
that's gonna.
not fast.
Who
FRO,
is? I can't.
Pro.
FRO.
No volume.
Gotcha. Yeah, I see this. A little bit of volume.
Needs more though.
NCLH up through 1550 could be interesting. Volume's kind of crap, but
Your voice sounds sexy today.
RCO going up too.
thanks, man. Trying to give it a little crackle, you know?
Yeah, I like it. I like what you're doing there.
RCL spiking too.
Who?
RCL, NCLH.
Yeah, the cruise lines. The cruise lines.
These are at the highs, actually. These are
AMC as well.
Spiking here. Golf Michael Echo.
Oh, Michael Echo, GME, I guess, is too. Cool. Yeah, it is. I think RCL might be the most interesting of those.
Volume on all these is kind of crap.
Ooh, RCL is extending.
Yeah, they both are.
I did not grab that.
Me either. I don't trust it yet.
I tried to get in LCLH.
Order cancelled.
At 66, I didn't get filled.
The SPY
If it goes
popping? 'Cause
higher.
I'm just- Oh, look at this thing. I'm kind of glad we didn't get in.
I'm not gonna play both.
FRO is still popping. Not as much, so.
Coming up at 10, the NAHB Housing Market Index.
Order cancelled.
It's like, I kind of want to get in.
I need story to tell everybody later.
I'd like to see it go a little
54.
further.
I think weirdly I would like this RCL if it pushed much higher. I don't know if I'm gonna get that though. Nope. All right, later, hitter.
Order cancelled. Order partially filled. Order filled.
You didn't grab it, did you, Jackie?
Nope.
Took a
Yeah, I just don't
small
like what it's
stab
doing.
on NCLH.
I'm sure NCLH isn't quite as wacky high as the stupid RCL.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as dangerous looking.
CCJ Kamiko, the
Range
November 23rd
wise.
put sweep at the bid, 5,000 contracts on that.
I'm watching Fro.
That's Charlie Juliet.
Keep an RCL up, man. If that thing hits over 54, I freaking dig it. I know that's a $1.50 away, but shut up.
Yeah, let it do a pullback.
Oh, are you in that one?
Nia went up a little bit too.
I think you're gonna get the pullback before I'd get 54, so I think you're cool, bro. Probably down to like 51-ish, 51.40 maybe. Hopefully.
I was on the bid for a second for my take profit. Didn't get filled to 54.
AMD is starting to try to push. If that can get up into like the 77s, I'm interested-ish.
Should have got it Fro. In like a volume.
5169 is an interesting area on the
Order
RCL,
filled.
which I hope
All
that gives
out.
you green. Which you're all at your NCLH.
Yeah. It was a good cover.
Yes, it was. It popped right back up. XPEV is going up.
I hate that stock.
Wasn't that the one that moved with IGC a lot?
No, I think you're thinking something else with that. XBEV's kind of like an LSIT, I think, if I remember right.
I thought XBEV was another, or maybe that's SBEV, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, or InBev.
NBEV, yeah. I knew it was something
Yeah,
Bev.
SAG. Yeah. For that one. XBEV's I think it's a EV company. If I remember right. Jag, what are you doing, man? You're not helping me at all.
Watching XPEV
Oh, yeah. Is it?
and Neo.
Oh, shit. Just it's moving up a little bit, huh? Well, XPEV is kind of interesting, bro.
It is.
But it's off the
Watching-
bottom.
Watching all K, ALLK.
Some volume finally come into it.
A little bit. I'd still like to see a bigger move. Ah.
He said, screw you and your bigger move. That looks like a chart I won't like. I'm not liking a lot of these charts today, boys. AMD
So
didn't
all
get the push I
K
wanted.
might be SSR, even though DOS doesn't say so. Apparently David tried to
Oh,
short it
really?
and couldn't, but on IB's monitor where we check the shares, it has the SSR symbol in there. So
It's up 21%. Well, look at it yesterday, though. Friday, I should say.
yeah.
But that's only down freaking 10 cents. That had a 10-cent movement. Oh no, it had 512 to 460. Is that 10% or whatever? I can't math.
I guess so. Or at least it might. Maybe it was like 9.99%, and IB rounds up. I have no idea.
Brain doesn't math when I throw in the 50s and 60s and 32s, and I'm like, I don't know.
That's the first time I've ever seen that before.
Where we don't see the SSR. That's
Yeah.
weird. Ay, I kind of figured today was gonna suck ass, but I was hoping I wouldn't be right.
Wouldn't mind trying this, but it would need to
I had
make
a
a bigger
bunch of
move.
alerts set. And guess how many of them are triggering?
None.
None are triggering.
CLH back to the highs.
Yeah, it's RCL and NCLH are following each other. I don't know what the news is on shippers or on cruise lines. Anybody?
ARRY.
Oh, is that Biden saying COVID's over? Is that what that is?
It could be.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Restrictions off on cruises then.
Did he legit say that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He arbitrarily just ended COVID.
I mean, I don't care one way or the other, but it's just so stupid.
I think he said that. I think he said something after that too, like we still have COVID issues or something. I don't remember. Kind of backtracked.
But I'm basically saying it's done.
Yeah, he said, "Look around." He said the Detroit Auto Show goes, "Look around. No one's wearing masks. It's over."
That's our
The
president.
interview
Man.
was fucking hilarious.
I missed this one. I
have to
try
watch
to miss as many
the
as I can.
highlights later.
That's all I need.
It's online. You can see it. I didn't watch it all. I kind of skipped through it.
I skip them pretty much every time now. I'm just like, I don't want to hear it. It's kind of.
I always just wait for the next day when people put out the highlights of it.
Yeah. The memes were
so you can see all the stupid stuff and be done.
Basically.
All you need to see. It's the only reason why you're watching it.
Yep.
That's true. That's true. I'm just looking for them to fub up some words.
You can describe America in one word.
That was great.
If I could describe America in one word.
They also asked him if he was going to run for a second term.
Nice pullback there on RCL, Thomas. If you got it.
Yeah, I'm no longer in it. I'm actually started in Neo.
That one looks fun as well. Man, these cruise lines, man, they're getting somebody's buying them up. Every time it gets that pushed down, they just go right back to the highs.
Yeah, they won't die. Neo's kind of trying to extend too. Maybe backside and move on that one. Figure that out. That thing's just straight up too. Neo?
Order filled.
Weird.
Took a starter in STEM. Probably not worth looking at. The volume's really bad.
Thanks for the warning, sir. Jag?
What?
Anything?
No.
Jag just goes, what?
I'm watching
What?
X, but I don't know.
I'm kind of watching Neo, but I mean, Jesus, what the hell is that? I see the extension. Starter's probably not a bad idea there, Thomas, but fuck, man. Where's the push? I'm assuming the SPY doesn't. No, the SPY does kind of look straight up. Ugh, I hate these days, bro. All this crap is following the SPY.
Just kind of hoping for it to die right there and not go back up. Obviously. Felt like it was going to bust through 70.
BCAN shares resuming trade. Continuing lower. Bravo, Charlie, Alpha November, BCAN.
Order cancelled.
All out of stem.
Order filled.
What's like? Really hurt.
BCAN shares halted again. UINB
BCAN.
Canasoft Enterprises shares halted
It's
to
halted
the
down.
downside. Still up 169%.
What is
for Bravo,
BCAN?
Charlie, Alpha November,
BCAN.
BCAN.
Not worth looking at. But it is halted.
LI Lee
PDD's
Automotive
going up.
shares moving
Yeah,
higher.
I
here
just
this
pulled that
morning
one
above
up.
the 2480 level, up around 3% for Lima India LI.
This might be the day where Tim's strat is definitely more beneficial than mine. Even though it's not getting big pullbacks, it's giving you something.
Yeah, I mean, that's twice now I got out and it went right back to the highs.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting extended pullbacks, but at least you're getting trade. I'm not getting shit. Kind of watching PDD, watching Neo.
I'm watching AA.
Is that something I
You
want
say
to
you're
watch?
going to AA?
No, you probably don't want to watch it.
Thank God, man. Maybe you won't have those drink breaks anymore for 3 hours. Purple's stupid. I'm gonna quit watching that. Hey, AA is extended. We're trying to. There you go on Neo, Thomas, but I just could not jump in that for no reason. I want it up towards 21.
Stem was kind of annoying because yet again we were on the bid there. Never printed actually below 63.66 though.
How much you DT? You trading the SPY? To the long side?
NCLH, same thing. We were at 52. It went to 52.5.
Hey, don't start that. Dickhead.
Or were we at 52 or 54? I know. Did we move it up to 54? I don't remember.
I had 2 short setups and neither one of them worked.
Yeah, I guess it was always
Awesome.
54. Or it was 54 and then...
I've had no trades.
Yeah, it must
so
have been just 54 and we got the fill, I guess.
You're doing better than me.
I am so just not doing anything.
I told myself that this week I was not going to fray away from when I see a setup, not take it. If I'm wrong, limit my loss. If I'm right, yippee.
I
FCX is making a pretty nice move. It's a huge company. RCL with a big drop finally. Not big drop, but
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call that one big.
NCLH is all the way back down to its highs from yesterday or Friday.
That FCX is kind of interesting. I mean, not
Yeah.
on the daily, but
Yeah, it's kind of like a dead cat bounce almost. Pretty nice move here though.
yeah.
Huge company. 42
Yeah.
billion.
All out of Neo.
Nice. That was kind of a little departure from your norm.
Yeah. And I started the 100 share. I put them slower. It was extended, but it wasn't moving super fast.
It wasn't moving fast, yeah.
But then I also got a little convicted too.
I gotcha. I wasn't going to say anything until you were out of it, and I was like, huh, this is one of those that you would probably criticize Tim for getting in.
Well, and that's, well, that's why I have now the two kind of entry
Order
systems,
cancelled.
the 1111 and the normal
The
one for the
2-2.
faster moves.
Yeah, I gotcha. So when you see these slower movers, you won't start them with that too. Just because you know they can slowly go higher than you think.
Tried to get a fill on KR on the ask. I didn't get filled. It's kind of a slower one too. Volume is sucky. This
All
FCX
these
went
big
right to the
companies
highs.
too, man.
I know. It's kind of why I'm being a little more cautious with them. FCX
the one you
bounced right
mentioned,
off the high from Friday.
Frickin' Jags AA is just grinding higher too, man. There's a lot of these sucks today.
So,
Are you in that?
any more?
Oh, you were in it?
Yeah. Nothing big, but
Did you
Yeah, I
just cut
guess-
it, or what did you
yeah.
do? No.
MAT, same thing. Just no volume in
Kind of
any
reminds
of
me
these.
of what Neo did. I mean, it'll probably eventually just be like, okay,
Almost
Yeah.
feels like they're pumping everything up for the drop on Wednesday.
yeah, I kind of think we're not going to get big moves out of this buy.
ALLK, Alakos shares continuing higher this morning, up 26%.
But ALLK
Company
is continuing to
price
move
underwritten
up.
offering
Yeah, slowly
of
though.
roughly 29 million shares at $5.02 a share.
Got an offering at 502 and
Now
it's
at
going up.
$5.82 a share.
Not gonna fuck
Alpha
with that.
Lima
Yeah.
ALLK.
That's what we would call a divergence.
That's when you don't
something's
fuck
fishy.
with them.
Yeah.
Somebody knows something.
Either that or it's just getting pumped so they can sell the shares
Yeah.
higher.
fucking
Yeah,
AA
I'm gonna
piece of shit.
the dump. Yeah, like it did the same shit Neo did though. I mean, it's just like when's that gonna turn around? Who the fuck knows? Just decides now, maybe. The only way to trade this is probably the way Thomas is, on just small ads and wait. I think that's the way Vesh is doing those too now. DVN
Just noticed that
sucks.
my scanner
RCL dude
muted.
is not falling.
Whoops.
If I had to bet, that's going higher. Bloop. No trades for Devin.
I mean, to be fair, both my trades were pretty iffy trades.
Yeah,
Neo's going back up now.
I'm not butthurt about it today, man. I kind of knew with the bill that wasn't going to be the bestest.
What you watching, Tim?
AVYA, hoping it goes to 220.
Yeah, I just had to get off the office phone, so I didn't know if anything popped when I was on it.
Nope.
AVYA is trying,
Amazon and
ALLK is
Apple
trying.
shares seeing new highs here. Apple above the 150.75 level.
Apple's pushing.
And Amazon above the 124 level. Alpha Mike Zulu November and Alpha Alpha Papa Lima.
Apple and Amazon are extending.
FCX
Trade
huge
some
cook.
big ass companies.
Pass.
I'm assuming because the SPY is.
Yeah, well, of course. That's why any of this shit's doing this.
Imagine if they started saying all the individual tickers that started moving when the SPY's
Oh my
going up.
God.
Like Apple making a run here, Tesla making a run here, Microsoft
Oh, look at
making a
Tesla.
run here.
Oh.
Oh, would you look at that?
That's what
Google
he just-
making a run. Oh, Meta, even Meta.
That's what he just kind of
listening to a
did, but he
video
only named
that
two.
was-
But he only named 2 stocks.
Yeah, that it was like Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Google. They all want to keep in the SPY up.
Tim's trying to be weird. A lot of things trying. Yeah. Nothing's
It's like it
making that
looks
extra
okay when you
move.
look at the chart, but then you really look at it and you're like, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, both my trades, they look the part as well.
But they really aren't.
Well, no, I'm saying like they actually not only look the part, but they made that like smidge extra move that none of these are making.
Yeah, I got you.
Just enough to make me go, okay, I'll try.
It's like not an A plus, but it's like a solid C plus.
Yeah, C plus is pushing it.
No. Like,
ALLK.
we could see.
Trying up through 6, maybe a nice move up through 6 could send this thing actually parabolic. Look at that, there's like no red candles. It's pretty crazy. There's one, the second, third candle of the day. Oh, the first candle of the day was actually red too. But if you look at the chart smushed up, it just looks green.
If you recall correctly, ALLK was the one we were like 600%.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh shit.
And it's already 100%.
Well, that's what it says.
Yeah, but it was actually 1,000%.
Was it?
Yeah. Remember, so
Yeah.
I had 500 shares when it was at $6, where it's at right now. And that's what?
You couldn't add.
$3,000. And I couldn't add. So that means $3,000.
ALLK.
I have a $30,000 account.
Nibble.
Pretty simple math.
No way, dude. That's shady.
That's the one that
will,
was 1000%.
Watch that
Careful.
one do whatever it's gonna do.
Already says 100%.
Yeah, so if I trade that one, it's going to be to like make $1 just because. Am I
Alright,
stuck on
low.
full screen?
Oh wow, we're off to a fucking amazing
I
start.
just forgot that I have it, so it sets or goes over stuff.
PIII.
Pi.
E3 Health Partners shares halted.
Oh baby, look at that
Alpha
chart.
India, PIII.
Look at
I'm
this
jumping on
guy.
that.
This guy needs to quit his job right now, calling that out.
Yeah, young Charlie is definitely fucking up. I don't know what we're supposed to call that guy. Call him young Charlie.
Call him Charlie 2.0.
FCX decided to break down.
Who did it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't even know it made that move up through the highs.
Yeah, I debated on it. I wanted to get over 90.
Yeah, that's those are tough, man, because of the just how big the company is.
You think Charlie or whoever 2.0 or whatever actually looks at the charts or just reads off the prompter?
100% off the prompter. He's a millennial. He's a millennial 2.0. What is there a new thing yet? Like what's the thing after millennial?
Dumbass.
Oh, Zennials.
Or they're calling them
Zennials.
Zennials.
Isn't it Gen Z?
No, there's Zennials. X-E-N-E. It's like millennials with an X. That's my youngest.
Well, Gen Z is the one was
That's
before.
prior or something. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm talking the ones after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
millennials and
Oh
zennials.
no. Oh no. So it went from Gen X,
yeah,
which was
Gen
before
X to Gen Z.
millennials,
Yeah.
then
The Gen Z,
millennials, then
right?
the Gen Z, and now they're calling them Gen Alpha.
Oh, the Alpha. Yes, this is the newest one. I
Yeah,
forgot about
early 2010s to mid 2020s.
What's your
And then
kids?
1901 to 1927 was greatest generation.
That was my grandparents.
Before that was the lost generation. Then right after the greatest generation was the silent generation, and then the baby boomers.
Yeah, nothing happened in the silent generation. It was quiet.
People just
ALLK
living their
tolerant.
lives.
Yeah, just
I
like
think
the
that was
Gen
my
Xers.
dad.
Just like me. Didn't have anything going on.
Can't believe I'm a millennial. I mean, I feel like I am more of a millennial than Gen X, but like all the bad rap that millennials have, I feel like I have none of it. Like I feel like I don't have any of those
Every time
characteristics.
you get that millennial thing comes up, you always say that.
Yeah, well, it's true.
I
I
get
just
it. You don't act a little privileged.
I mean, I don't think I do anyway.
Yeah, well, you sort of are privileged, but we won't go into that.
RCL out all.
NAHB housing market index 46 versus 47 expected.
Come on, Jack. What are you watching, man?
Nothing.
He said I'm
God, this
privileged.
is a fucking crazy great day.
How am I privileged?
Mother, will you stop just following the pet around like a weirdo? Good lord, like, I haven't gotten used to it yet. Where my dog's had this cat in his life since he moved in this house, and he still follows her around like she's an alien. What's this?
What makes me pure millennial? I'm curious.
Hey.
I'm only asking because it's slow, but why am I privileged? Now I'm curious.
Because you're white.
Because you're white. That's what I said.
You're going that route. See, this is
No,
why I
was
asked.
saying I was more jealous because of your wife.
Oh,
Stay-at-home
well,
husband. You're the most privileged guy in this room.
Yeah, but see what you guys see the current. You don't see how we got to this point. When we met, she was still in college with a job that was basically minimum wage.
I get it. It's all a joke. I'm jealous.
No, I get it. No, I get where you're coming from, and I sort of agree. But like millennials would have had that privilege their like the entirety of their life. Like that's the mentality that.
Well, I think it's more that they feel entitled. It's not that they are.
Yeah, millennials
privileged.
is not really privilege. It's
more
entitlement.
they
It's
feel entitled.
Yes, I agree
They
with you.
They shouldn't have to work for their money. Things should be kind of more given to them. Just
Dude, when I owned my vape shop, I would have millennials come up to me and be like, "Can you give me that for $5?" Like something that was 20, and I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Why not?" And I'm like, "Because it's $20. Everybody pays $20. You're paying $20." And they'd be like, "Well, I only have 5." And I'm like, "Well, thank you." You know, I'm like, but they really felt like I should. And I'm like, what the fuck's your issue?
They don't like to put in hard work.
Not hard workers.
Wait, so that's what classifies a millennial? Entitlement, not working hard. Fuck, I am a millennial.
Oh shit.
You probably are in some way, shape, or form. You're just not as open and about some of them are. It's not as defined. I guess is the right way to explain it.
Well, like I said, to get to where I am, there's a story behind it, and there was a lot
of
of
course, and there's a lot
hard
of BS
work and
behind
stuff.
all that shit too. I know.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
I get what
Been
people
there.
say a millennial is, especially hearing it from you guys, like the entitlement, laziness kind of thing. And I feel like those parts, like maybe I've adapted into some of that, ever since we had our kids, but I don't get to just stay at home and do nothing.
Of course.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, if that were the case, like all the guys that live in their parents' basement, feeling they don't need to get a job because they just at this point know their parents aren't really probably going to kick them out. That's a different story.
No, say when your kids were little and they weren't in school, that's a fucking hard job.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're still hard.
This is gonna sound fucked up, but especially for a dad.
No, I mean it's true.
I sometimes think it's easier for women than men to take that role.
Stay-at-home moms, it seems more accepted. Stay-at-home dads,
LOL
like,
trying to get filled ALLK on the backside. Impossible.
An underlying
expectation.
Yeah, even though you're still doing work around the house, you're doing all the stuff you're supposed to do. It's still like you're supposed to still bring home an income. It's always like a back thought.
I mean, I do feel that slowly changed throughout my lifetime, like towards I don't know, 2005-ish, past that.
It's changing. I do
yeah.
believe that.
It's more accepted.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's not accepted. I'm just saying.
I think that shows your millennialism. Like for our generation, it's not fully accepted, but for the younger, it is. And that's the time you grew up in, so it is more accepted in that time.
I'm not necessarily saying I agree with it or disagree with it. I'm just saying as a world that we live in, it's just generally becoming more accepted.
I know people who've done the same thing you did where...
My generation, if I was married to a woman that had all the money, was just letting me stay home, be a dad, in the back of her thought would still be...
He should be doing something.
Yeah, there should, might not be a huge deciding factor, but it's still going to be in there.
Are you kidding? She keeps... Yeah, she keeps telling me she wants this to take off so she can retire, not the other way around.
Now she's like, all right, now I've done the work. You sit home. Now it's my turn, bitch.
Yeah, now the kids are grown. She can just...
yeah,
now that I can stay at home and not worry about the damn kids.
She got the right timing. She got a better plan than you.
You fucked up, Tim. You should have done it the other way.
Why isn't this stock trading shit working so I can retire?
I mean, in one way or another, that's kind of what she says. She knows it's going to take time, but her end goal is definitely for us to travel. And she's like, well, because of course that does kind of backfire. She's like, well, you said you can, trade from anywhere, so we can just travel the world and blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
It's not really like that.
I mean, it kind of is. It can be.
It kind of is, but I mean, if your schedule's all fucking off, there's a lot of things.
All right, it depends on where you're at in the world.
You got kids staying in a room with you, and you're gonna be.
Oh well, the kids wouldn't be there. That's what I'm saying. She's talking when they're in out of high school. Yeah.
Okay.
So tell her to stop nagging you about it now.
Yeah, be like, talk to me in freaking 10 years.
Well, right now it has nothing to do with that. It's more like, we need to pay the bills.
And I want you to be able to contribute. Yeah.
Well, I have been. So back when our youngest was 1.5 and he could start doing stuff, it was hard for me to watch him and trade as well as deal with the other one as well. So we had put the other one in school, he had been in school, but we were only doing half days. And then we put him in full time. So obviously that was more money. And then I was like, you know what? I would really like to start taking trading more seriously. What do you think about putting the other one in school? And she's like, well, we don't have enough to cover that. And I was like, well, I'll pay for it. And that's when CMEG was doing really well. So the agreement was as long as he is in daycare, that it comes out of my money. As well, not my money, we have joint everything, but I have to provide for it. Yes, yeah. And then CMEG, you know, did what they did, so that dwindled up, and so it doesn't cover it. And I'm still, you know, trying to scale, but the market, that's why I get so frustrated when the market sucks. Yeah, so
Fuck. We all get
basically.
it. We all get it. It's fucking slow down time for all of us, man.
Yeah.
I was just listening to somebody on YouTube that was saying the same shit. Oh, it's fucking Nate. I mean, he even said this is a time where you either grind higher, go sideways, or just protect your drop. You know,
We're also
and
going
even
into
Nate's saying it.
midterms, which the market generally
ABY
doesn't
$1.
do a lot coming into midterms.
I didn't watch Nate's video, but wasn't his title saying like how to make money in this crazy market? And did he mean crazy as in like crazy shitty?
Maybe he meant crazy shitty. I didn't even read the title. I just listened to him when he said this is the time where you're gonna grind higher slowly, or go sideways, or just protect your downfall. But
And it said how to
he was
trade
like,
this wild market was the title.
maybe he means wild. Maybe he means it's just kind of shitty. And I mean, because he did say like he's like I'd be up a lot and then I'd give it all back, and he's like it's just up and down and kind of hard to fucking predict. So you just got to kind of protect.
Yeah,
But I think
especially someone like
it is
him.
wild. It is wild. I mean, you know, you could be up freaking $10,000 and it's gone in 5 minutes. You know.
Yeah,
Like,
because he
fuck.
doesn't scalp, like
Yeah.
he builds positions. GDT is a boomer, his account went boom. Oh god. Wasn't me that said it.
ALK gave back lunch.
Speaking of asking people for likes all the time.
They gave back lunch.
Hit it.
Gave back a bunch.
Hit it.
Got up to 610 and walked to the 570s.
Yeah, I was watching
Confused
it,
with it, man.
seeing if
Just
it
never
wanted to go higher.
hit it.
Yeah.
Definitely gave
Oh
back
look,
lunch.
I have a ban hammer.
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't have a fucking trade. This is awesome.
Aww. Are you talking to me?
Hey.
Probably not. Probably talking somebody else.
It's
For sure.
It's okay, Devin. You don't have to trade every day.
The CDE is actually under a $1 billion company, but has 11 million shares to borrow. It's pretty crazy.
Huh. It's weird.
A lot of shares. No, please. GDT's the best trader ever. Oh, you like me, just not the like button. Get it. I get it. I started pressure washing the back patio last night, and I thought it would be a lot quicker. I underestimated how much like I had to go over like each brick and how close. It's going to take way longer than I thought. It's kind of sad. Does anybody else use Gmail like fairly frequently?
Yeah, and I hate the fucking new system.
Did they get rid of the delete button? It's still there, but I can't see it.
This morning it was there because I do it every morning.
It's like I click the checkbox like I always do, and then usually like archive, report, spam, delete, like those buttons are right up top. If you hover over them, they're there, but I can't see them. They like blend in with the background.
Certain ones are off to the right hand. The delete's not above it. It's to the far right.
Oh, look at that. So they moved it. And I bet you they made it the same color up top, but left them there for all the people like me that still naturally just like their cursor goes there. Yeah, I want somebody else see if it's the same way for them. I'm curious, or if it's just me.
Yeah, no.
So you can't see the button, but it's still there if you hover over it?
I'd have to get into it. Let me see.
Because, yeah, I see it now. Like, if you hover over the actual thing you're trying to delete, you can hit it on. But I thought that was always there. And on top of that, it makes it so I can't delete multiple things. I'd have to sit here and delete each one individually.
fuck is this?
Well, since I cleared out my emails this morning, it's not going to do it except for the ones that I have in there that are kind of like legit emails.
Well, yeah, but you can
like-
still check them and just not delete them. So just check them and then hover over where the delete button used to be, up above where it says primary.
Yeah, if I click it, the delete button is up at the top. But then there's some that doesn't have the box whatsoever, and those are the ones that are far to the far right.
Huh. But can you see your delete button above primary?
Not if I don't check it. If I check it, it comes up.
That's what I'm saying, but you can, so when you check it, you can see the delete button, like it pops up.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I can't even see it. It's just like a white background. It's like blended in.
ALLK out all.
So weird.
I'm surprised you got yours on white. Mine's on black.
Well, no matter it's white or black, I tried the same thing. I thought maybe it was my background thing. Like here, look at this, the stream real quick. I'll just show you.
All right, hold on.
All right, Jaggy, what are we watching, man?
I'm watching STEM.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I
It
don't
worked.
understand.
No, it's not.
MOS is kind of moving.
I don't know. Apparently VTI is going to have a dividend now. Maybe they
PDD
already
is
did,
coming
they changed it.
down.
Yeah, but if in my spam folder, the delete forever button still is there. That's so weird. You know what? Let me open up Firefox. See if it's just in.
You watching AMD there, Devin?
AMD's up.
All right, it's just a Google Chrome thing apparently, because in Firefox it's still there.
It's actually just drawing out the lines. I don't really like it for long, dude. I think I only want it for short.
Just trying to give you something to look at, bro.
Yeah, I know. I literally was just fucking with it and thinking about what I want to do here. I'd shorted above 77.80. About it. But I don't know if we'll get there, so we'll see. Alerts be set.
I think I told you show no patience back. Thanks.
Hi, Frankie. Peace review time. We're in Philadelphia. Good old Philly, my second city. Corner Fitzwater and Philly. Try to call ahead. No phone number. No phone number. Go up. Assume it's going to be slice joint. No slices. You do the math. 1 + 1 does not equal 2. That's when you know you are the real deal. Go in, order a full pie, and wait. My hopes couldn't be higher. I didn't expect it to look like that. It's a little on the fancier side. Good undercarriage. Good crust. Good crisp there. One bite every noodles. Angelo's. I mean, this is the best pizza in Philly. I can't remember what we said was. Oh, Tagnelli's very good. But this is spectacular pizza. Real deal pizza right here. Dude, I gotta get a picture with Dave Wood when you fucking me to Philadelphia. Okay, you guys are the promotion now. 9-1. 9-1, let's go! Hi, Frankie. Peace review time. We're in Philadelphia. Good old Philly, my second city. Corner Fitzwater.
I'm not stressing, man, at all, honestly.
You know I'm bored if I'm already looking at YouTube stuff.
Sane, sober, moral, prudent person carries a firearm for protection, not for punishment. Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson here at Active Self-Protection. I am your host, John Correa. Today's video comes to us from Chicago. Big Dex Ordinance is my go-to amendment.
AMD looks like I might try to get where I want it. That would be cool.
Transit worker on the left for some help trying to find the right train. Then the guy on the right and his partner got into an argument, and the partner then got on a train. The cops were there for a little bit because of the fights that they were having, but then the cops left. And so this guy then got into it again with the transit worker. Now by the time this starts, if you're paying attention, in his right hand, the transit worker has a hammer. He's come out from behind his counter, out of his little cubicle, with a hammer in his hand to confront this guy. We have audio, let's listen in.
Hell no, boy. No, hell no, no. Hey, TG, TG. Before you got his pipe, boy.
The transit worker fired 9 times, hit 3 times, hit this guy in his abdomen, in his lower back, and
Yeah,
in his left
volume
leg.
starting to
He was
come
at one
in.
point in
I
critical
really
condition.
like it
He
above
lived through this. The transit worker was
77.80.
arrested, charged with aggravated assault and aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, both felonies. We got
Froggy.
some lessons here. Okay, I want to ask a question out of this guy in his abdomen,
Of course, Devin started toss.
in his lower back, and in his left leg. He was at one point in critical condition. I do believe that he has lived through this. The transit worker was arrested, charged with aggravated assault and aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, both felonies. We got some lessons here. Okay, I want to ask a question out of
So he got mad because he pushed him over. And then just the dude's walking away, like clearly way away. And he just follows him and shoots him in the back.
The transit worker fired 9 times, hit 3 times, hit this guy in his abdomen, in his lower back, and in his left leg. He was at one point in critical condition. I do believe that he has lived through this. The transit worker was arrested, charged with aggravated assault and aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, both felonies. We got some lessons here. Okay, I want to ask a question out of this one. What do you think
Way
of the
too
parent
early to be this quiet.
but what against the policy of his employer? I gotta tell you, I never had an employer who exclusively told me no. I carried a couple times where, I had jobs that companies were like, either silent on the issue or we're all about it, and I just didn't say anything. But I'm curious what your experience has been. Big thing on this one, be a good, sane, sober, moral, prudent person, please. Don't get in these kind of stupid ego battles, whether you're the transit worker or the other guy. Hey, just don't get in any ego fights. Try your best. If somebody's not helpful to you or somebody gives you a hard time, whatever, then practice a lifestyle of de-escalation, escape, and evasion. Because I guarantee you both these guys wish at this point that they had practiced de-escalation, escape, and evasion, because neither of their life will ever be the same again. And so just because you think, well, this guy's wrong, I should go do it. That doesn't, heal bullet wounds or anything like that. Now, actually, the guy
Probably should have stayed in, but
he's like, hey man, I don't want any problems. He's got fingers splayed, palms out, and hands up in a pretty
AVYALNT.
as a default position. Now, the other part of that though is I would recommend more distance. That he is kind of getting that defensive rather than the hands kind of being forward. I would recommend it be a little bit more up as a more defensive posture, but bigger than that, a little bit more distance. Stay outside.
It's a tough one for me, man. Doesn't even got a million in volume yet.
Hammering his hand, had that kind of argument, those kind of things. I actually don't mind it too much. I think that is it ideal. No, backing off would probably be a better thing. But hey, this guy's advancing on me with a hammer in his hand, so I pushed him really hard to get away from me and to gain myself some space. Actually, think that's not a bad strategy. Although he kind of hangs out now.
Obviously, it's possible to make money.
Maybe if he had done that, this would be a better thing. Instead, kind of hangs out. The guy like apparently took a swing at him with the hammer. We didn't get that on video or whatever, but he kind of does there. And then this guy's gonna finally kind of walk off when the guy says walk off. Now, this from here, the transit worker is armed with a firearm. That's against company policy. I don't care about that. If he was licensed to carry that handgun, great, fine, whatever. But there is no deadly threat here. So the guy has gone down the stairs a long way. He's gone
CO coming way
This is
down.
not protected use of force. This is purely punitive use of force. But the guy is well away. He's got no
Ego got bruised. That's crazy, man. It's crazy how people can just flip a switch like that. Devin does love to talk. Beacon shares? We do not have Beacon shares. Didn't even see that one on... What the heck are you looking at? Gonna short it on the way down? HOLO? Same. Is this the same thing?
Yeah,
oh, it's a new
Rob,
IPO.
I would definitely agree. That is a flag.
That's green, right, Jack? Looks... Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yep.
GCI up.
Do I even want to pull it?
No.
I actually have shorts on GCI. I can't believe it. Not that I want it right now, but could if I wanted.
I would have to go to like 230.
Yeah.
Oh, it said hold my beer. Damn, I was about to put an order out at 230.
Would have hit it. You would have had a good win right out of the gate with that drop.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it would have dropped that far. But... That was definitely the volume I was waiting for. Just didn't go straight up. Dun, 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 dun. What do you mean? What do you mean on Beacon? Kept halting? Yeah, but it looks like dog doo-doo. You asked if I had shares, so I'm assuming you meant to short, but I would never short something that looks like this. I mean, it looks like it would have worked. Did you short it? Like I'm not a trend shorter like at all. I'm just looking for reversion type trades. 45 minutes? You gotta work on that, man. You damn millennial. Entitled piece of shit.
Texting my wife that an IKEA worker is flirting with me. This is a bad idea.
She was here? I'm not sure. You're in bed? It was not a Monica situation. Monica situation? Sure, that was a ski lift.
Texting my wife.
How old is this kid?
Devin, give me something to watch.
Sorry, Brisky. Nada. Neo might be trying again.
6 years old.
Yeah. Dude, nothing.
He looks like a pro. 7. He's 7 now. Still.
He is not usually a guy who would share that, but that has changed. Going deep, looking for Burks, and Burks tripped up on his way to the ball, but no flag. Wow. Titans bench can't believe it. Giants bench delighted. Oh, it was Aaron Robinson on the coverage. Oh no.
I mean, I guess they're going to call it incidental, but they get tangled up here, and Robinson starts to go to the ground. Oh, I don't know. Might have missed one there.
How much do NFL water boys make?
Sidelines and on the field with Gatorade bottles in hand to keep players hydrated. And believe it or not, an NFL water boy can actually make up for decent living. Here are the details. NFL water boys are an official part of a team training staff and have a pretty straightforward job. Give players water when they're thirsty, keep the Gatorade bottles full at all times, and provide towels when asked. There are perks for being a water boy too, like free gear, traveling with the team, and experiencing NFL games from the sideline. And to become a water boy, you have to apply on the NFL's website and see if the team has an opening. But these jobs are typically few and far between and can often be stepping stones to team athletic trainer jobs. So how much do the league's professional hydrators actually make? According to Stack.com, the average salary for an NFL water boy is $53,000 per year, and experienced water boys can make even more money. Now that's pretty good pay for what I assume is a pretty fun job. If you watch any NFL game, you'll typically see.
Interesting. 53 grand. Basically, everything's for the most part paid for, I would assume.
It's a joke. We don't, and we never will do a test spot. Hell, I don't even do in-person quotes. Everything's remote because I can get a residential customer price in a couple minutes. It's fast, it's accurate, and it ensures profitability. We want to go to the customer's property only once and have to do the job, not a quote or a demo. Time is money, and I hate wasting both. So focus on your marketing to generate the lead flow so you don't have to go out and waste your time doing demo spots hoping someone's going to hire you. I made a video about doing test spots to close more sales, and obviously it was a joke. We don't, and we never will do a test spot. Hell, I don't even do in-person quotes. Everything's remote because I can get a residential customer price in a couple minutes. It's fast, it's accurate, and it ensures profitability. We want to go to the customer's property only once and have to do the job, not a quote or a demo. Time is money, and I hate wasting both. So focus on your marketing to generate the lead flow so you don't have to go out and waste your time doing demo spots hoping someone's going to hire you. I made a video about doing test spots.
I hate shorts, man. It's like, I hate that they replay. It should just go to the next one.
So wish I had the bang gun.
Sorry, GDT. Fight me.
What?
He was so in deep thought right there. It's like, dude, he would jump out of his fucking skin.
Oh. Oh, you mean the things like Twitch? They don't have.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I feel like they'll happen eventually. Just a matter of time.
anytime I get on a par 3, whether real life or on simulator, the only thing I'm thinking about is getting a hole in one. Come on. To be honest, they're just hard.
No!
I'm Kefir with RGC. Today, I'm moving into the Raven Golf Club headquarters in Austin, Texas, until I can get a hole in one on the simulator.
The old license.
So we have no way of knowing when the first ace actually took place. The first documented hole in one happened September 16, 1869, when young Tom Morris jarred one 166 yards on the 8th hole of the original golf club. It would be another 98 years before the first ace was captured on film. It was during the 1967 British Masters. On the Sunday round, Tony Jacklin on the 16th at Royal St. George's knocked one in and would go on to win the tournament later that day.
So TSLA Tesla.
Definitely sounds like a pain in the butt.
Tesla significantly
What did you
increases
say? I didn't hear
supercharger
it.
Prices across Europe.
So basically, probably 6 months before my car got stolen, I had swapped it over to antique tags.
Alpha
And my
TSLA.
old tag was still in the trunk.
Oh.
And when the car got stolen, someone's using it. Got parking tickets on it. And the funny part is that I have the address of where he got 3 parking tickets. And I bet you if I go there, but every ounce of me wants to go there, but no, I will get myself in trouble.
TSLA might be another leg higher here.
Do not do it, Timothy.
It's like he said it just for me.
What? No, I said it for
Right.
myself. Every
No,
ounce
no,
of me
no,
wants to
no,
go
no,
over.
no,
Oh.
no, 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 no. Brian
must be
said Tesla might make another leg higher here.
I get it now.
There's debating on longing.
No, I'm not. Fuck that.
You're looking at it.
I was just curious what he saw.
So Google will tell you that the odds of getting a hole in one are 1 in 12,500, or 1 in 2,000 if you're a professional golfer. And I'm not a professional golfer. And I also reached out to TrueGolf, the people who installed the simulator. They told me that 1 in every 73,000 shots on their simulators on a par 3 results in a hole in one. The difficulty of this task is not lost on me.
Only do this once. Only once right, first time.
Ooh, that's neat. Oh, there's an iron. Okay. It ain't gonna be that hard. Alright, get serious.
What's your option, Devin?
Damn, I guess I should have held RCL through all that bullshit.
I just feel like I've lost all the evidence.
Oh yeah, it's still dropping, huh?
I don't know. Something happened.
It ain't gonna be that hard.
Oh, dude, do you think I'm gonna get hole in one or he's gonna quit first? I think he's gonna get one.
Yeah, NCLH is doing the same things, but just not as big of a winner.
Wait, what's gonna happen first? Is he gonna get hole in one or is he gonna quit? Kevin's not gonna win. I know that much, so it's gonna be hole in one. It's just a matter of when at this point. And what do you think it'll be? I think he gets it tomorrow. I think he gets pretty soon. He just changed another one, so maybe tomorrow night. I push it out a little bit. Is that no problem?
Your swing's pretty flat right now, which is which is why you're positive. Yeah, you need to screw it up like that. Okay. Yes, there we go. That's
I'm watching a video on YouTube and no chart setting up.
No, there is not.
That would be about it. RCL's come all the way back down, but fuck, that thing didn't set up either.
Still feeling good, but just need to figure out how to make sure that
I mean, literally, it did not set up. For me.
Yeah, you could not just done that when I was in 800 shares in it. That would have been sweet, huh?
The repetitive nature.
Was RCL's when you were in?
Good morning. I didn't get the best sleep in the world. Like 3 a.m. I thought somebody was knocking on the door, but when I went back into the office area, there was nobody there. I was leaving the game. Instead of go ahead.
RCL and Yeo.
That would have been nice.
Right, great.
Kind of a hard one to just hold through this fucking chop fest that it had.
That's what I said. Yeah, like I would have held through all that bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, that's a chop fest and a half.
Yeah, time to reapply some deodorant for sure. Alright, new shirt, back at it.
Not for me, man.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a tough, shitty trade.
first time. I've kind of had doubts creeping in whether this is doable. That's really it. I kind of had a second wind going there for a little bit. I don't know if it was the 2 cups of coffee. I don't know if it was ibuprofen, but I was feeling good. But I'm starting to shut down. I don't know. I need to get
What are you watching, Jag?
How's it going? What's up? Got it. Solid, folks.
I think that's racist.
It's about to happen.
Not looking at it as racist. It probably is. It probably is. I'm sad.
That is funny. I'm like even getting like trained to like say things that not say things that I normally would because of the whole like I'm viewed as a racist if I say them even if they're not racist things.
I still say them.
UBEV shares halted on a circuit breaker.
I know you would, and I normally would in most situations, but like we were at the skating rink for my daughter's birthday party.
Whiskey Bravo Echo.
They were doing the races, and so like they call up a certain age group and they line up, and it was like the 18 plus or whatever. They lined up, and there was only 4 guys, 3 white guys and a black guy, and we were like betting which ones were gonna win on every single race. And I'm like, in my mind I was like, the black guy's gonna win. 'Cause I saw him skating over there. He's good at skating. But I was like, the guy on the far end is gonna win, and I'm like, I should just say the black guy, because I was like, wait, which one? Which end? I'm like, the one furthest from us. So like, why can't they just say the black guy? But
that would all depend on your level of racism.
I need to go home tonight.
But the thing is, there were other black people around that would have just immediately assumed that I wasn't racist because I said black.
I understand that you don't understand what I'm saying.
So I had to shut my mouth.
Well,
and be like,
around here, the level of
my
racism
1,736
is
drop.
chats with
I hit a hole in one on the simulator.
black people about it. Some people don't care if you say if you just describe them just as a black person, just because to differentiate between people.
Yeah.
And then there's others that go, why do you even have to point him out? He's black, you know.
Yeah, why does it gotta be the black guy? Why can't it be the guy in the red shirt?
Exactly.
And I'm like, yeah.
It's like the tan guy.
Yeah, it's the guy on the right
guy
that's
that
very
looks-
well tanned.
The guy that looks very tan. The guy who's a few shades darker than the other guys.
Yeah.
The guy who's lived his life outside in the Caribbean.
The only thing that gets me is you can say the white guy and never have issues, but you say the opposite.
I know. If I just say that white dude, nobody would care.
If it's gonna be equal rights, it's equal rights.
I was just talking to my mom about this. I think it was Saturday, about how white people get thrown like slang terms at them like all the time, and they just like we're like, okay, whatever.
That's because we're all pussies. Don't say anything.
No, but it's just for me. Yeah, for me, I think it's just we don't care. Like who? I don't give
Because
a
of our
shit.
white privilege. Because we're like, whatever. I know I'm better.
It's because you've never been put in that position. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, neither of you, fucker. Maybe your great grandfather was. No, they do get it.
I had a black friend that got all he was like making funny comments. It was like me, my other white friend, and then him out at
Did I not
lunch
plug it
with
in
him. It was
last
dinner. And he kept making jokes about us being white, like, oh, the white guys, you know, and like, because like I had my guitar with me for some reason that day, and he was like, oh, white guy always has a guitar with him, oh, white guy, making fun of us like constantly. And then my friend said something like, hey, they got watermelon on the menu, bro. And he's like, bro, that's not cool. And he's like, you've been making fun of us the whole time for being white. I make one joke back and I'm wrong. And he's like, yeah, but he goes, my people have been held down our entire lives. Yours are always lifted up. That's why you can't do that to me, but I can do it to you. And we're like, bullshit.
Oh, so what were we talking about? Sense of entitlement?
That is entitlement to, in my opinion, I agree 100%. That is entitlement.
Yeah, like you can't expect something just because of someone else's past. Like that's pure entitlement.
In the reality, he was the same age as us. So I'm like, you have not gone through like slavery or anything. You never did go through any of that.
They get it day to day, though. I mean, I do see their points. That this example is definitely not something that's what they deal with.
ALLK
being
feels
black,
like a
they
YOLO.
get looked at differently all the time because
I agree with that, and like cops will give them a harder
Because,
time, and security
yeah,
will
you
give them a
take-
harder time.
So when I used to go to the liquor store, and you have to buy it through your license, they'll question you if it's your actual license or not. So when I would walk in my construction clothes, which is usually dirty, have stains on them, they would always want me to prove that I was able to purchase liquor under that license. But if I walked in nice tacky shorts and a clean t-shirt, they never questioned it. And I know that's not the same as being black, but imagine being black and no matter what happens, they always look at you differently, no matter what.
AMD might hit your mark there, D.
Doing it. Yeah, it's trying. Ish. An alert set, so I'm just waiting for it to go.
BBEV Wink shares resuming trade and continuing higher. Whiskey Bravo Echo Victor WBEV.
Gotta get a little vroom vroom. There's definitely resistance up there around 78. No way I'm shorting it here, riding up $1. And I don't know that I'll get there. Buy's pushing too.
Yep. I figured it would hit 385 and then drop back down, but not happening yet.
Yeah. Kind
What
of
were you guys talking about?
consolidation.
Buy.
The SPY pushing up.
It wouldn't drop after it hit 385.
Botany Bay miscreant.
Nope.
Lost me on that one.
I know
Mitch, over
AMD
there.
is pushing up and the SPY is pushing up, so it's kind of following the SPY.
AMD, that's the one. Yeah, decent little move.
70 over 77.80ish.
WBEV
I
Wink
like
shares
it.
halted again. This time to the
77.80-ish,
downside.
it's a short.
88%. Whiskey Bravo
opinion.
Echo Victor WBEV.
Waited for that all day Friday and never happened. Just has clear resistance. Fly, AMD, fly.
TSLA Tesla shares seeing new highs. Of
Tesla
the
seeing new
307
highs, Timmy.
level, up 1.2%.
Should have longed it.
Tango Sandy Lima Alpha TSLA.
It was a busy ass weekend. I'm tired. All right, boss. I'm going back on mute. Call him out.
Hey.
WBEV Wink shares resuming trade and continuing to pull lower here below the 130 level, up 74% for the session. Or Whiskey Bravo Echo Victor WBEV.
I'm actually surprised the SPY is moving as much as it is.
Good. Got a 6. Very cool, eh? Eagle 6, that's cheated. Good. Got a 6. Very cool, eh? Eagle 6, that's cheated. Good. Got a 6. Very cool, eh? Eagle 6, that's cheated. Good. Got a 6. Very cool, eh? Eagle 6, that's cheated.
Target getting results tonight after a tow truck company tried to charge a man thousands to get his truck back, even though the wheels had gone missing. When we first told you about this story last month, people called us offering the owner help.
New tonight, there's a final chapter in the mystery of the missing wheels. Target investigator Henry Irvis staying on this case.
Okay.
Michael Couch was a frustrated man when we talked to him in July about his beloved 95 Chevy Silverado pickup truck.
I thought it was gone for good.
Somebody stole it in early January from in front of his Grand Rapids home and dumped it in a Kentwood trailer park. A towing company hooked it a few weeks later. Then it sat on the towing company lot for nearly 4 months before anybody told Mr. Couch. Some sort of system failure between the towing company and Kentwood police. Then the impound lot told him storage fees would cost him nearly $12,000 to get his truck back. Then $5,000.
Awesome, man. I don't have that kind of money.
He finally got them to sell for around $1,500. But when Image Towing finally returned his truck, it was unrivalable. Up on blocks. Its custom wheels gone. And that really hit home with some people. After our first report, we got calls and emails from a dozen people wanting to help, offering their own wheels, offering cash. But as it turns out, Michael Couch wouldn't need their help.
I appreciate it, and to everybody who reached out, I say thank you.
But what about those missing wheels? The owner of Image Towing Company, Kirk Wakefield, told Couch there were no wheels on his truck when the wrecker picked it up.
I mean, if it didn't have wheels.
But targeted investigators knocked down doors and found a neighbor had taken this photo of the stolen truck parked on a street a couple weeks before they towed it.
Yep, right between the cars.
And the custom wheels were still on it then. That interested Kentwood cops, who were already helping Michael Couch get his stolen truck back.
Yeah, so since last time we talked, we actually were able to find some body cam footage from when the officer went out there.
Image Towing says it followed the law and faxed information about the truck to Kentwood police back in January when they towed it. Police say they never got the information. Didn't know of the truck until May when Image wanted police paperwork that would let the towing company auction the truck as abandoned.
I'm not with one of your
An officer went to check. And take a look at this. There are Michael Couch's custom wheels still on his truck on May 24th, months after it had been towed in. Kentwood Police Captain Ryan Vanderveen called the owner of Image Towing.
I just explained to him that we did in fact know that the vehicle was not picked up without wheels on it because of the body cam footage 4 months later. And he did offer then to make it right with Michael Couch.
And Image Towing owner Kirk Wakefield did. Wrote Michael Couch a check to cover his losses.
So he wrote you a check for $3 grand.
Not bad.
Yeah.
You got nice new wheels out here.
That's about how much it costs.
We have more questions for Image Towing. Owner Kirk Wakefield called us back. He says the reason he told Couch and us that the truck was found in the trailer park stripped of its wheels is because that's what a worker found a note about the tow. But who took the custom wheels?
He didn't admit. He just said he didn't know that he had employees that would do that.
And in that phone conversation with us, Wakefield said he still doesn't know who got the wheels, but suspects it was one of 2 employees he fired, but he can't prove it.
I spoke with several employees from Image. I'm not really sure who has the tires or where they are now or how they were removed.
And that part of the story may remain a mystery. Since Image settled up with Couch, the police have moved on, and so has Couch.
With your help, the truth came out.
I'm targeted investigator Henry Irvis.
This story started with a tip to our targeted investigators. If you have a problem that you need solved, message us on Facebook or you can...
TSLA out all.
I had the honor to work with Rick, 7 years old, not a very big guy, but a good athlete, one of the studs from the villages, play shortstop. His hitting was not very good.
Fuck you, Looney.
He attacked everything forward. There's an initial good rotation and body angle with the hips, but the hands drive straight forward towards the ball, and that took you out of the rotation, made you lunge ahead, and made you roll over early. Always roll over the top of the ball. Look at here. Roll over the top of the ball. And you can see the shoulder rotation is almost non-existent at that point. Rotation is not bringing around an arc and snap within the arc. And it makes you early all the time, makes you hit a lot of ground balls, and just, we have to understand that the rotation has to be in the arc. You look at Jason Magnum here. Watch how the shoulders rotate, and watch how the hands drive the knob inside. Where you're going to...
The good news is that they do kind of
Avenue, St. Martin's Avenue. I was just talking. Don't talk over me. Do not talk over me.
Ma'am, what's going on there?
Thank you for talking over me.
Ma'am, our policy is for the other agency that you were talking to announce the call. So what's
Okay,
going
but
on?
I am talking. I am talking, though. That means do not talk over me. I am the one with the emergency. I am the one who was about to pay you guys through my taxes, through my call, right? Yes or no?
Can you tell me what's going on? Ma'am, you're going to yell under this next call. Have a good day. Bye.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
What's going on?
A domestic dispute.
Okay.
And it's over.
Everything's okay?
Everybody's okay.
You want to call?
No, my daughter did.
On you?
No, on my son.
All right, well, I need to talk to him. I need to see him.
It is. You can see him. It's fine. It's fine. I'll have him come out if you don't mind.
Is there weapons involved?
No. I have one in the safe. It's locked up. You need to. You cannot do that.
I'm here.
You have to unlock the door.
I'm here. Open the door, please.
He's
I'm
not.
not coming
I'll be right back.
in. Keep the door.
No, I'll shut the door.
No, this is not an option. I'm going to stay right here, as I'll respect that.
My mom said she'll be right back. That means you work for us, sir. I told you.
Appreciate that.
Okay, so can you put
No.
your foot? You are violating my privacy. I need to shut the door.
Do you understand I'm here because you called? So you
called?
made me your business, okay?
Yeah,
And
well,
all I
then they
wanna
hung up on me, so.
Listen, that wasn't me. Don't take it out on me. I'm only here to help. Don't understand what happened. And then when I walk away, everybody's okay. It's easy. I'm not trying
to shut the door.
I don't want you to do that. I want to make
You
sure
don't have a warrant to come in my house.
I'm not-
Emily, stop arguing.
You guys want to talk to me?
Stop arguing. About what, Emily? Please.
You want to step outside and talk to me?
Yeah, you can step outside so I can shut the door finally because he wants to violate my privacy. Emily, no, it's wrong. Emily, this is the problem. We pay him for something, dude. Like, you need to shut up. Period.
I know she called the cops because she was being really disrespectful. I took away her bacon and I told her to leave. And then I got really upset. I picked up the tote, I dropped the tote, and I went into my room. And yeah, she went outside and called the police.
Is this normal?
Unfortunately, it is.
I'm not passing judgment. Please don't misunderstand any of this.
I know.
This is what you're dealing with?
Yes.
Sometimes it's easier than other times, and right now it's just kind of crossed the line.
Yep.
Did anybody put hands on anybody?
No.
Okay.
It's just, it gets very, we all have different views on life and we all want to live differently and it's not happening.
I respect all that.
And I can't get them out. They're my kids. And we're trying to all deal with this.
How old is she?
She's 22. He's 20. She's 22. You know, I would like to say something. I like how I call you guys in a real emergency. This was a real emergency 10 minutes ago. But I like how I call you guys in a real emergency 7 years ago when my life was literally threatened and I'm like literally about to die. And you guys take an hour and a half to show up. I like how I call and I scream at you guys. And then you show up like that. Like snap the fingers. Can you please go in?
I was here quick and you're telling me to get lost. I mean, it can't be both ways. We're doing the best we can. I only came here to help. You're doing this.
I was fixing breakfast and my brother throws all of my food away in the trash and starts screaming at me. So I just wanted to de-escalate the situation. It's de-escalated now. Honey, bye. Huh?
So you're in a better place now, right?
Walk away.
You're in a better place now. My question would be, were you treating your brother the way you're treating us? Because that might have something to do with the problem.
Y'all need to leave now.
Well, guess who's in charge?
Mom, can you tell them to leave, please?
Good luck.
Thank you.
There's counseling available. It exists in the world.
And I'm in it. Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
You don't have to be rude.
All right. She's 22. Wow.
Yeah, but now you got Jimmy G. You're good to go. I was just talking to somebody about how Harbaugh basically doesn't even make decisions. I mean, anything under 2 yards, 4th down, we go for it. It's just like our rule at this point. And it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Just taking points off the board. You literally have the best kicker to ever play the game, and you're just not using him. Did you watch the 4th downs that he ran the ball? Okay, so what? He had one 60-yard rushing touchdown, but he had 4 third downs. 3 4th downs, sorry. 3 4th downs where he ran the ball and didn't make it. It makes 0 sense. If you're going to run the ball 4th and inches or 4th and 1, whatever, even 4th and 2, you hand it to the big guy. The one was at the goal line. Do you remember? We were at the half-yard line, and we had 3 attempts at it. We ran it all 3 times. 4th down, he tried to like do the snap the ball and get over. It was actually right after they overturned the touchdown. Like a joke. Today is one of those days where I just want to eat everything.
Oink oink.
You guys should watch that video I posted. It goes great with our millennial conversation earlier. AJ's having some fun apparently with all K. Had some fun, I should say.
Today's being a pain in the ears. Every time I think it's going to reverse, it starts to reverse and then goes, no, we're going higher.
What was that one that they were pumping earlier that was weird? I forget what that was.
I don't know. No idea.
That we were like, it had an offering. Oh, was it all K? It was all K. Yeah, they had the offering at like 502 or something. Oh, just keep going.
This is why it sucks to be a police officer. I wonder why it's a domestic dispute. She threw away her bacon. She should go to jail. It's America. Oh god, I can't even watch this shit. It's so stupid.
Exactly.
I can't handle shit like that.
Like, that is the problem with our world. She's 22,
Well.
living in her parents' piece of shit house, and she's calling the police over her brother throwing bacon in the trash.
Yeah. I'm sure they get hundreds of those calls a day.
Damn, look at Tesla go.
And you wonder why cops go bonkers. I gotta go to a police station today, and I don't want to. Now I'm gonna cops go, ain't my problem.
Oh, I'm like spacing out.
VS versus systems shares popping here, moving above the 34 cent level, up 55% for Victor Sandy VS.
VS91 LTB. KTB asterisk.
AUPH, Arena Pharmaceuticals, announces European Commission approval for Lupinskis for the treatment of lupus nephritis. It's Alpha Uniform Papa Hotel, AUPH.
I'm off the shit with my brothers. Keep beat the weapons and Glover. First make a young nigga thugger. You know best friend is a cover. Girl on me bouncing like flubber. Boy young with money like stunner. 300 a pint pour all summer. Shoot on sight if you fuck with my come up. Your boy got a license to start this. Shoot on sight isn't right, but we gunning. Sipping Sprite pour all night at the function. Yeah, we bumped 21, ain't no jumping. See the X and the X did the dumb shit. Said I rock one-on-one, how I've done shit. In your eyes, see you jump if I smoke this. Bump an X when I flex for the youngin'. Your boy got a license to start this. Shoot on sight isn't right, but we gunning. Sipping Sprite pour all night at the flight at the funk. Pull up to the club. Pop that.
This room is so much nicer.
Your boy got a license to start this. Shoot on sight isn't right, but we gunning. Sipping Sprite pour all night at the flight at the funk. Was hot, too nice as a setup. Dripped out, head to toe, peep the get up. Said the young'll be stunting in any sweater. You think you could do it better, but really could never measure. Got a Glock engraved with your name on it. And some special designs, this is a game for me. Tiptoed on the beat in Balenciagas. Dipped out of your crib in my Gucci floppers. Your boy got a license to start this. Shoot on sight isn't right, but we gunning. Super Sprite pour all night at the flight at the funk. Pull up to the club. Pop that.
Show us a chart, Johnny. We love seeing charts. Gives us something to do. Oh, wow. Yeah, that thing went straight down, huh? You can just take a screenshot of it. You can either like hold down Alt and hit your print screen button, which copies it, just the chart, or you can open up like what's it called? Snip and sketch. And then you can and then you can hit the new button. Snipping tool. There's I think the new one's called Snip and Sketch. That's the one I use.
No, I don't know. I use Light Screen. It's a third-party app. Does way better.
How does it do better?
Just easier.
It's easier than hitting one button and then tracing your screen.
Yeah, but I can resize, do other stuff.
You can on Snip and Sketch too. Jerk.
Fuck you, fatty.
Hey man, come on. Why you gotta go low? That's below the belt.
Going low. You said something derogatory to me, I said something derogatory back.
I called you a jerk. You called me fat.
Same thing.
That makes you a jerk.
I am a jerk. Ain't no doubt in that.
What is this? Hold down Windows plus Shift, then S. Is this gonna fuck something up?
Yeah, that drop that the Qs did was supposed to happen a half hour ago.
Oh, it does Snip and Sketch, and then it's... Oh, look at that. So I don't have to click to open it up and then click, hit new. I can just Windows Shift S, and then it... Oh.
Yeah, so that's the I know why I don't like it. My Windows key is in a different spot because I have a personal...
But you don't need to hit Windows key. That was just something he just taught me. I didn't know about. Now you can open up the actual program, which is what I've been doing. I just have it saved to my toolbar down the bottom.
Maybe that's why I
Start
didn't
bar,
like it, 'cause
start
when
bar.
I used it like 2 years ago. This is
Yeah,
just
you
a
just hit the
small
new
little
button.
program running, and it doesn't even take any resources. And I hit mine's Alt-0, drag, and automatically post.
Windows Shift S doesn't work for me.
Really? Hold Windows, then hit Shift, and then S. In that order. And then it just popped up like the part where you hit the new button.
Yeah, that
and you
works for me.
drag. Yeah.
I must not be holding my mouth right.
Yeah, it works for me, but my Windows key is on the right-hand side of the keyboard, so I had to use 2 hands instead of just one. Fuck you, market.
Wait, did not. Shift S. Look at that. Look at that. You learn something new every day. And yeah, the market is taking a shit.
Yeah, well, I should have taken that shit when I was in it a half hour ago.
You'd be green from a half hour ago, it looks like.
No.
Oh, you were long.
No.
You wouldn't be green? Where's a half hour ago? What is it? 11?
I
10,
can just show you the trade.
Oh, wow. Wait. This is a half hour? No way. God, see, sometimes I look at my charts and forget that that was actually an hour, not a half hour. Oh, yeah, you'd definitely be green. You were way up here a half hour ago if you were short. That'll be $9.95, sir. Thanks for your business. Is that with tax? Or is there no tax for verbal tips? I feel like there's a tax on pretty much everything at this point.
See the pink square or triangle?
Let me zoom in.
Yeah, you kind of zoom in.
Yeah.
The white triangle?
No, the pink one. There's no white.
The red
Pay
one?
attention to arrows. It's just me journaling my trade.
You're talking about the red, the ones, your entries. Is that what you're talking about?
That's it's pink.
That definitely looks red.
It's pink.
Yeah. Are you some weird color of colorblind that I don't know about?
100%. It's 100% pink.
Definitely looks red.
Anyway, it broke the MA, the blue MA line, broke the channel, came up, retested it. I was going to think it was going to fail, and it didn't.
Bro, you got a lot of red arrows above green arrows. This is good. It actually looks like you have a clue. Do most of your days look this good?
Nice job, Johnny.
Could you not hear anything I was just saying? Hello?
Who are you talking to now?
To you!
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at your chart. Oh, wait, this is Johnny's chart?
That's Johnny's chart.
Oh my God.
Like, what do you mean a lot of red arrows? I was like, it's not my point.
I just saw a chart posted. And I assumed it was yours. God. Okay, I see the pink arrow. That is definitely pink. Fucking fuck.
S&P 500 futures moving lower here over the last few.
Okay, so you would still be green. I got
below
it.
the 38.85 level.
Fucking A.
Now 38.81 3/4.
Fucking millennials, man.
Well, you should learn from Johnny because he clearly knows how to trade better than you. I was so confused. I'm like, bro, that's red. That is not pink.
I'm not fucking trading the Qs.
I didn't even notice it was the Qs at first. I was just looking at the chart. I had zero clue that it was the Qs. Johnny, good trading, man. That's good stuff. A lot of red arrows above green arrows.
No, I have to go back and look. There was 3 of those worked, 2 of them didn't, and the ones I took didn't. It's one of those days.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I know there's days I feel like that where there will be one move and it looks better than all the others, and Brian and David and Thomas and everybody else who trades this way will take all the other ones but the one that I took, and I'm in the one that doesn't work. And it's like, well, what did I miss? Because this one looked the best to me.
Yeah, and if you go back and look at them, you still didn't. It's just, what do you do? Take
Stock options. What do you trade? You trade stock options? What's up, man?
Shouldn't be trade today anyway. Pissed off.
She didn't call.
What?
I said she didn't call.
No, I'm pissed off about these parking tickets. I've been pissed off since Saturday.
Oh,
I usually don't
yeah.
get pissed. I'm usually only angry for like a half hour, if that.
I couldn't go to sleep Friday night, and me and my son were playing Minecraft, and I don't know why. I just actually started getting into it because I think because I started figuring out how to do stuff. I spent 4 hours doing all this crap and building my guy up and finding all this stuff like diamond. I don't know if you know anything about Minecraft, but no. So it saved. Well, it saves anyway every time you go to sleep in the game, but I left it running on purpose so that when he woke up, because I knew he was going to wake up before me, that if he went into play, he'd see the server sitting there and he could go in and be like, what's this? And then he'd be like, oh, this is really cool. It's got all this. It's got all that. Well, that's what he did. But then he proceeds to get us both killed, which then resets your experience. And on top of that, he put everything on his person instead of leaving it in the chest where you can keep things that would be safe for if you die. Then he died again and he couldn't get the stuff before the timer runs out because like it'll sit on the ground for a certain amount of time, but he couldn't get back to it. And so basically my experience reset and all the stuff that I spent 4 hours the night prior getting and accumulating was all gone.
Sounds about right.
He came in and he told me that. Like that's how I woke up. He woke me up and he's like, Dad, I have something to tell you. And at first I was like, you know, what is it? And he was like, I found the server that you left and I liked all the stuff you left in there. And I was like, yeah, I thought you would. And I was like all happy and excited, like telling him, you know, that I stayed up and did it. And then he's like, but I lost it all. And I was like, what do you mean you lost it all?
LCID.
I was like so pissed on the inside, and I was like trying because I know it's, you know, it's just a game and, you know, whatever.
You got to play.
Is also moving lower here.
And I know he didn't do it on
my
purpose.
brother's kids are like that. The first kid that he's had was really good at games. I mean, they're both really good at games, but they play totally different styles. And the older one, he plays well with. He stopped playing with the youngest one when he got a little older because he.
What kind of strategy are we talking here? Stock options.
And does a lot of stupid shit. He's like, I'm not playing with you anymore. You just lose everything.
I am here to make money. I am not here to brag about a certain strategy working.
You know, just realize that. Played that style. Realize that you're not going to have anything when you come back.
Yeah, it's frustrating. And I was trying to tell him, I was like, I'm upset. I was like, I'm not mad at you. I know it's just a game, but I was like, it doesn't mean I can't be upset and I was trying to explain to him, I was like, I spent, you know, a lot of time doing all that only to wake up and, you know, find out that it's all gone. I was like, it's okay to be upset. And you know, this is what I tell him all the time about anything in life. You know, it's okay to be upset. It's, you know, crying is not a bad thing. You know, what Daddy's doing and bawling his eyes out over Minecraft, you know, it's okay.
To me, that's all you have to worry about in life.
Supply and demand. You're just talking about support and resistance.
Imagine all the parents that get extremely upset and don't tell the child that it's not okay.
Oh, I know. Like, so
that's the sad part.
So growing up, if I did something of that similar nature, I mean, obviously we didn't have video games and stuff like that back in the day, I would have gotten beaten with a belt. Like, there's no doubt about it.
My dad would just scream at the top of his lungs.
Oh, my dad didn't scream.
You for like half a day, but then he would always come back to you later and apologize, explain what was going on. And over time, I learned, but it's a way different era. I mean,
yeah, I'm surprised I didn't end up mentally challenged. I would get beat. You're such a dick.
What did Thomas say? Oh, you are.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, so if I did anything wrong, silence was the killer because you knew he was going to look for the belt. So you had that like 15, 20 seconds to find a good hiding spot or run out of the house.
Never works. You get beat worse.
Dude, I ran away like up to my friend's house or up to the neighborhood park so many times.
Oh, I did too. We didn't get beat all the time. And later in life, I realized I totally deserved what I got.
Oh, 100%.
You know, getting hit for us was pretty extreme.
Oh, yeah, same here. Yeah, no, I agree. My dad wasn't just beating me randomly. Yeah.
It's like,
no, he wasn't like an abusive father.
I deleted my dad's work hard drive once.
Oh, God.
Just by going into DOS commands and doing, wait, what's this do? And I hit Format C.
Oh, so it wasn't even on purpose?
I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it was an accident.
No. But he was fucking pissed. I got a lot of trouble. But
bet.
I also realized I knew I did something wrong. It's
Change
not
the way I
like,
try to
you
use the
know, I knew I
momentum
was gonna
trade.
get in
Same
trouble.
idea.
I shouldn't have been doing what I should have been doing.
So, what do you have any examples and whatnot?
But I'm a person.
I mean, I'm always down to learn and listen to other people and their
Financial
strategies.
Times is
But
reporting
I would
that
need
a
to
Russian missile
see some proof.
narrowly misses a Ukraine nuclear power plant. That was from earlier this morning.
No, I was never upset about my dad hitting us.
I mean, you're always like
We
sad in the
100%
moment.
deserved it. Oh yeah, of
Oh,
course.
yeah,
I do remember hiding. You know, I remember slamming the door shut once and getting beat even harder when he broke the door down. He's like, "You can't fucking lock my doors."
There was
Learned that.
I found like the best hiding spot ever, because my parents bought me this bed and it had those like so the side of the bed went all the way down to the floor, and the bed itself had those like wooden planks in the middle that held the mattress up. Well, I would go under the box spring and I push the wooden planks like so that there was a hole so that I could climb in, and I would go in there and they would never even look there because the bed's flat and the bed frame like went all the way down to the floor. So in their head, there's no way that you can get under the bed. And it was like one of the most ingenious things that I ever did as a kid. But man, when you're in chase of the belt, you can come up with some pretty clever ways to get away. I'll never forget the one time we were taking a road trip down to Florida to go to Disney World. And me and my brother were just hand fighting back and forth nonstop. And we were just complaining that the other person wouldn't stop hitting us. He stopped that van on the side of the highway. I never will forget me like debating my life choices of whether I should try to get out of the van before he gets around there and running down the side of the highway. And then my mom with her goddamn wooden spoon. She didn't use a belt. She would use the wooden spoon.
Yeah,
and then she broke the wooden spoon on my ass. So then she ended up using a rubber spoon, which fuck rubber spoons, man. They hurt.
No, my mom never did anything like that. It was always wait till your dad gets home, and then you'd sit there all day and fucking torture.
Yeah, my parents, I mean, like I said, I'm over exaggerating because I'm only talking about the times it did happen. Like it wasn't like a everyday thing, but when I did something wrong and deserved it, like you knew when you see them walk the other direction after yelling at you, you knew you better run. Good memories. It's so funny though, because like now as a parent, I can't even like, there's so many times that you're like, like I could just beat you right now, but it's like, there's no part of me that wants to. And maybe it's because of like knowing that every time they would beat me, it wouldn't like make me not want to do it again. It would just like, it was basically them saying you did something wrong and now you're getting punished for it. It wasn't like, you can't do it again. I mean, I guess in a way that's what they're trying to tell you, but I don't know. I was more of I don't know. When they would hit me, it didn't teach me the lesson,
man. Because back then, all they could do was ground you.
Yeah, that's true. They couldn't take away things because there wasn't anything to take away.
Yeah, like to my younger cousin, you take away his Xbox. I mean, that's his life.
Yeah.
That's like, all right, you can't use Xbox for the weekend.
Yep, that's what we do with my oldest.
Not
Xbox, but
well, yeah, it's whatever it is.
Stock options. Where'd you go?
Away, until we got older, it was car privileges, shit like that.
I was waiting.
You could only ground them, and grounding didn't work with me and my brother. We're just like, oh well, we're stuck in the house all weekend. What to do? Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you get grounded to your room with no clothes and you can't leave. That mentally fucks with you.
Did you say no clothes?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
What?
Y'all ain't never done shit bad enough then.
Whoa.
What the fuck? Oh, I've never heard of this one before.
Whoa, wait a minute. What kind of fucking family you have?
So how many? Basically, you got caught sneaking out while you were grounded. I'm assuming that's how this started.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a story behind it because I don't think parents are just gonna start with that.
Yeah, like you said, DT was saying, grounded didn't work. You know, it didn't work for me. I'm grounded to the house. Big fucking deal. All right, stay inside in the air conditioning. I'll sneak out. You know, yeah, sneak out. Now you don't have no fucking clothes. Now I'll sneak out, motherfucker.
What would they do? Would they come in and just like take all your clothes?
It only happened one time, dude.
Yeah, my mom did. I think twice where our room was so bad and we didn't clean it. So when we went to school, my mom literally took everything out of the room and threw it in the front yard.
Jesus Christ! I thought getting beat with a belt was bad. They're like playing fucking psychological games.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then my dad. Well, we had a willow tree. You know what a willow tree is?
No, let me look it up.
It's basically the tree with the long things.
Oh yeah, like the Forrest Gump tree.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. We got hit with that once or twice. Never again.
Yeah, but did they make you go pick your branch?
Yep. 100%. And what'd you do the first time? You picked a smaller one, and then my dad went out and picked out the biggest one. 100%. My brother gets mad when I bring that up. He's like, "It wasn't that bad." Yeah, that only happened, I think, maybe once or twice that I remember. Most of the time, it was always the belt. If we're bad at the dinner table, it was the teaspoon, the long teaspoon.
Yeah, that's how mine started with the wooden spoon. I'll never forget one time too. That she took it straight out of the mac and cheese, and there was fucking noodles flying everywhere.
My mom used to spank us like on the ass, but that one time when you just laugh because it doesn't hurt anymore, yeah, never did that again.
Oh man, good memories. See, don't these stories alone?
Kmart, me and my brother being bad in Kmart, and my dad was getting so pissed off. You know, by the time he got out, his voice was getting louder. And my brother drops around to the ground and goes, "No, Daddy, not again, not again!" Right outside the Kmart, everyone's looking at him.
Oh yeah.
He just like said, "Get in the fucking car." I don't even remember what the punishment was from that. I'll have to ask my brother. But that works both ways because my dad used to get mad at like store customers being rude to my mom. And my dad would run in the store and say, "How dare you yell at my mom or my wife?" All that. And I remember us as kids would hold my dad back, go, "No, Dad, don't kill him, don't kill him." That store manager would be like, "Anything you want, ma'am."
That'd be funny if that's when he was like, "No, Dad, not again." Remember last time you were in jail for 13 years?
It's pretty much what it was. It scared the shit out of those fucking managers. But that was the 70s for you. It's funny that we laugh about it now, whereas today it wouldn't be. Some kids are crazy now because of that shit. Oh, nice frog. What's a DOS prompt? I knew shit before that when it was Apple, when it was to pull up a catalog, you type catalog, and if you wanted to do something, it was PR#6. That was Apple II
#69
plus days. They don't even call it a £sign anymore, do they?
They don't?
Yeah, the number symbol? Is that still called?
Yeah.
What does?
What else would it be called?
No. What does? Hang on. Let me double check my facts here. I thought Twitter or something called it something differently. I know it wasn't at, but whatever.
I'll believe Twitter.
I don't believe Twitter, but it's when you would tag somebody, but it's not really tagging. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Pound, hash, X, gate.
It's probably
lattice.
hashtag is probably what I'm thinking of. Hashtag whatever, hashtag
Oh,
this,
right.
instead of
Yeah.
pound sign.
I think that was an Instagram thing, wasn't it?
I don't know, but that's what I was trying to explain, but I couldn't remember 100%. I also hate going to the police station because I always think I'm going to get arrested.
I love those Wall Street Bet memes sometimes.
S&P 500 futures down around 0.2% for the session. Crude up 0.1, Bitcoin down 2.4%.
Guys, I'm gonna go make some eggs or something. I gotta start pressure washing the back patio. Keep it going. I am gonna get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll put the recap out later. See you tomorrow. Peace.